Upon arrival, His Majesty and Her Majesty Duli Raja Isteri were greeted by Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Setia Awak Haji Erwan bin Pihin Datuk Pekerma Jaya Haji Muhammad Yusof, Second Minister of Foreign Affairs, His Excellency Sheikh Ahmed bin Hashil bin Rashid Al Maskari, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Sultanate of Oman to Brunei Darussalam as the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, High Commissioners and Ambassadors of friendly nations to the country and their respective wives. Also in attendance were His Majesty's son, His Royal Highness Prince Haji Al-Muhtadee Billah, the Crown Prince and Senior Minister of the Prime Minister's Office, and Her Royal Highness Paduka Seri Pengiran Isteri, Pengiran Anak Sarah, binti Pengiran Haji Saleh Abrahaman. Also present were Her Royal Highness Princess Hajah Masna, binti Al-Marhum, Sultan Haji Omar Ali Saifuddien Saidul Hari Waddien, Ambassador at Large at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and Yang Amat Mulia Pengiran Lela Cetria Sahibud Najaba, Pengiran Anak Haji Abdul Aziz bin Pengiran Jaya Negara, Pengiran Haji Abu Bakar. His Excellency Sheikh Ahmed, in his welcoming address, expressed his highest appreciation to His Majesty for the monarch's presence to the function.
Our deep gratitude to Your Majesty for graciously consenting to grant another wonderful opportunity to extend our greetings to Your Majesty. Alhamdulillah. The diplomatic corps take immense pride in the fact that this auspicious reception to celebrate Your Majesty's birthday is constantly held over the years, and we look forward to keeping this tradition alive for generations to come. Taking this opportunity, we profoundly appreciate all the hospitality, graciousness, and support that Your Majesty, the royal family, members of the Brunei government, and the people of Brunei Darussalam continue to extend to our diplomatic community. I am further honored to express our sincere gratitude for the kind cooperation and favorable consideration that we received and continue to receive from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs under Your Majesty's wise leadership.
His Majesty and Her Majesty Duli Raja Isteri received a pasamba in the form of artwork inspired by the Quran portraying al-huruf al-muqatta, which means unconnected letters. The 14 letters are contained in the 29th surah of Al-Quran and forms an aspect of the miracle of Al-Quran. The pasamba is an Islamic calligraphy or hard work created by Dr. Salman al-Hajri, a prominent Omani calligrapher. The function was held as an expression of deep respect and appreciation by the diplomatic corps for their majesties and the royal family, government, as well as citizens and residents of Brunei Darussalam for the good hospitality, honor and friendship that they receive. Apart from giving birthday greetings, the diplomatic envoys from friendly nations also hope that Brunei Darussalam will continue to enjoy peace, prosperity as well as progress under the leadership of His Majesty the Sultan and Yang Di-Pertuan of Brunei Darussalam. Since achieving independence, the country has established diplomatic relations with more than 170 countries. Brunei Darussalam has also attained progress and plays its role according to capability and interest, including participation in ASEAN, the United Nations UN, Organization of Islamic Cooperation OIC, and others. On the country's policy at the international level, Brunei Darussalam continues to practice a policy of mutual respect with other countries, regardless of ideology. The policy steers the country in not intervening with the issues and interests of any country, in line with the concept of maintaining and respecting the respective sovereignties. The country's policy of always practicing the principle of being good with foreign nations, recognizing equality of all countries regardless of size, not intervening with the internal affairs of every country, choosing a peaceful path in tackling any issues, and cooperation for mutual interest have made Brunei Darussalam able to further strengthen and solidify existing relations.
How is he now?